Now.
Hi, everyone. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Lonzo Ball out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Williams at the power forward position. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And both teams look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Driving to the basket. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Here's Mitchell following the three-point basket by Chicago. Pass to Hunter from downtown. Chicago grabs the miss. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Buzelis. Back to Ball. Smith against Allen. Shot clock at 5. Ball with a wide open look. No good from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Against Mobley. Allen for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Giddey, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The drive by Mitchell. Missed inside. Chicago leading. Inside, Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Vucevic checked in for Smith. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Giddey, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Now, Okoro, following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. This one for 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Ball, the pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Tries again to the right side. Giddey with the screen on Hunter. Buzelis' shot is good.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Mobley. Out to the right wing. Mitchell against Vucevic. Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Bulls ball.
Here's Giddey. Banked in off the glass. Giddey's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with ball. And it's Buzelis in at the small forward spot. Now here's Ball. Back to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And we talk about how long Buzelis is. There he showcases it on the offensive glass.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Stolen by Ball. Giddey with it, now defended by Mitchell. Got a piece of it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Allen defending, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. It's good. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this league.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Now here's Mobley. Hasn't made one yet. And that one's good. Hunter. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Okoro kicks to Hunter. Back to Okoro. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here they come. Out left to the wing. A wide open look here for Vucevic. And he misses his first shot of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell looking it over. Here's Okoro. Off target with his 3. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Vucevic. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Ball with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hunter on the wing. Cleveland moving it around to the wing right side. Mobley. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mobley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And the confidence just oozing out of Ball right now. He feels like he can get any shot he wants. You can ill afford to let him get into a rhythm.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead. Mobley wide open. It's good from long range. Mobley's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Cleveland.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Vucevic, a screen on Mobley. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Hunter, the pass to Mitchell. And here is Okoro. Hunter for 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for Chicago. Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
They've got Tristan Thompson. Wade out there with Green. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith is checked in.
Substitution. Number 7.
Cleveland on defense. 8-point game. Terry kicks to Smith. Pass to White. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Terry that time on the assist by White. Terry's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Collins, and the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his three. Chicago leading by 10. White finds Collins. And finished off by Collins. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, here's Garland. Defended by Horton Tucker. Garland, no good. And Chicago shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's White. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now, here's Garland. Nothing on the board. To the middle, here's Green. And that time, also a missed shot. Bulls leading by 17. White the pass to Horton Tucker. Collins, a screen on Garland. Collins kicks to White. Smith with it. Wade. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. And I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A. Now, here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Bulls.
White, wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Collins. 6 points for him. Collins setting the big for 2. Horton Tucker in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 19. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one drops.
Oh, big finish from Garland. These kinds of buckets really help his confidence.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. 15 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Garland against Giddey. Lays it up off the glass. Giddey's got 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Josh Giddey is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Smith. And it's Buzelis in at the 3. Here's Smith. Pass to Buzelis. There's the drive. Mobley with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Hunter against Williams. Goes back up. Clock is at 3. Here's Mitchell. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Giddey. The kick out to Ball. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell, he trains the quick shot. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Here's Mitchell. Ball with the rebound. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Driving in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Ball kicks to Giddey. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
2 minutes remaining in the
Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Left side, Ball. Now Williams. Back to Ball. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound. Outside Williams. From outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lonzo Ball.
And what stood out to me was his effort level defensively. very active and aggressive, piling up the steals in addition to his overall floor game.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shots good by Mitchell.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Giddey against Mitchell. Now here's Giddey. From deep three-point land, off the mark. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
Tuesday afternoon. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Graham, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Just 4 to shoot. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Hunter.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Team foul.
Outside Hunter. Allen outside. Gets a very good look and converts.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. And a missed layup.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down on you quick.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Outside Hunter. Allen with a screen on Mathurin. To the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
Here's Halliburton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Hunter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Halliburton looking over the floor. Six on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Allen. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim. Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Halliburton, good.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
A chance here to catch up with Alley from the side. Oh, throw it down! Wow!
He's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Now here's Halliburton. 1:11 left in the opening quarter. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And he drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And the basket is good. Matherin's got 7 points in the game.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Mobley outside, back to Okoro. Takes the three. That shot off the mark. Pacers trail by 8. For 3, Matherin sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Matherin is so tough in transition.
Pass to Okoro, back to Mitchell. Okoro with the ball. Lets the three fly, and there's Mitchell on the assist by Okoro. He's got 14.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. No good on the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Over to the left wing. Siakam against Hunter. The reverse. Siakam, no good.
Oh, he just can't resist the urge to try and do something special, and it cost them 2 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Mobley. Jacks up a three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Halliburton up top, covered by Mobley. Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. The three. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the three?
From deep, Mitchell. No good. Pacers trail by 4. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Mobley, left side, takes a three, gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Pacers trail by 3. Matherin with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. It's Matherin with a drive. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And right now, Matherin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Okoro outside. Pass to Mitchell. Now Hunter.
and just wasn't able to set up in time.
Walker, base first. First team foul.
Here's Mobley. 6 points for him. Fires from deep.
And just a tough guy to get around. Halliburton, very effective defensively, forces the rogue shot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, wow!
2 minutes.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Wow. Tyrese Halliburton, a monster slam.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. To the right side. From deep, Mobley. They get it again. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Mobley. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Pass to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton on the drive. From behind the arc. Hunter with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Ryan?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Halliburton up top, guarded by Okoro. Halliburton outside. Siakam for 3. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
23 seconds left in the second period. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Siakam. Hits the three-pointer. Siakam's got 8 points.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Pass to Mobley. Mitchell with the ball to win the drought. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. 9 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
From deep three-point land. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Pacers up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Green. Tristan Thompson is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Strus in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they're not happy with the call here.
At the line for the Pacers, Thomas Bryant taking 2 shots.
Test.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Garland, the pass to Green. Out to Garland. For the tie. And another miss by Cleveland. Pacers leading by 3. And here's Shepherd for 3. The shot that time not on target. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here's Strus outside. The rebound by Shepherd.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the shot goes. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Garland. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Nembhard outside. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Garland, no good. The Pacers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Shepherd, covered by Strus. Shepherd, that's good.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland finds Thompson. Hey, expanding his range. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Now here's Nembhard, guarded by Garland. Here's the screen by Bryant. Pass to Shepherd, beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Shepherd's got 7.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Right side Garland. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
6 to shoot. There's Nesmith with a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
From deep, Strus. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Nesmith. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter here. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Over Toppin. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And offensively, a great... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out, give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Obi Toppin. Shepard is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Aaron Nesmith, and it's Bryant in at the 5. And here's Strus outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bryant. And the layup falls. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Strus the pass to Green. Now here's Garland. He's guarded by Nembhard. The shot's good.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Now here's Nembhard. Not a lot of room. Toppin right side. Pass to Shepard. Clock at 6. On the wing, Nembhard. The 3 is up. Oh, they get a hand on it. Cavaliers trail by 8. Garland for 3. The rebound by Nesmith. Toppin outside. Here's Shepard. Bryant outside. Count it. Good. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Basket counts.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Pacers leading by 8. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Shepard missing.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Right side Garland. Indiana with a rebound. Now here's Nesmith. Pass to Strus. From outside the arc. And Bryant pulls it down. Indiana's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And here's Toppin from the arc. Just 5 on the clock. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Garland for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Toppin with it. Strus covering. To the middle. Toppin passes to Bryant. Back to Toppin. Inside. Missed inside. Cavaliers trail by 7.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach. And Garland just delivers in a crucial moment. What a shot.
The 3. Thompson pulls it in. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Mitchell into the lane. Can't hit that one.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Siakam. Pass to Walker. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam the screen. The floater. 3-pointer Mathurin. The Pacers again can't hit. And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. He makes the first of 3, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he nails the third.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
On offense, here are the Pacers. Up top, Siakam. And so they foul intentionally.
His second team foul. Shooting for Indiana.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Cleveland calls timeout. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
8 seconds left in the final quarter. Kept alive. He can't get that one to fall. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. So Indiana wins it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. 4 on the shot clock. Turner, it's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Ball.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hop.
Giddey against Mathurin. Buzelis with the ball. Now here's Williams. Now Giddey. Back to Williams. There's the 3. The rebound by Turner. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker. Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Here's Halliburton. This is the one-handed jam. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Giddey. At the top of the key, Williams. Back to Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. He goes up again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Here's Halliburton. Excellent D there from Ball.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Williams up on top. And the layup falls.
Yeah, you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Halliburton.
2 minutes.
Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Mathurin, good.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Halliburton against Ball. Ball was screen on Turner. And Vucevic kicks to Ball. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Giddey. Trying inside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. He gets that one.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Here's Giddey. Got a piece of it. Mathurin passes to Siakam. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. And Paul with the block. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Giddey. Just 3 on the clock. And the layup is good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their right. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Buzelis in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Takes it out to Siakam. Over Williams. Siakam, that's good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Deep 2 from Ball. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Siakam left side. Ball against Halliburton. Walker a screen on Ball. Halliburton can't connect from short range. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Right wing, a 3 ball. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton outside. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
This is what makes Siakam special, right? The big man that can put it on the deck and get past you. What a pretty dribble drive.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 6 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Williams with the block. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Pacers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And it's Mathurin missing. The Bulls leading by 8. side, Williams lets it go from deep. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Turner for three. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Vucevic finds Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Ball. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the Bulls. .129 left in the first half. A three-pointer is right on target.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Turner passes to Mathurin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Giddey kicks to Williams. Back to Giddey. To the paint. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Giddey. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Mathurin for three. And the Pacers another three.
3 points.
6 seconds left here in the second. Ball from long range. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're measuring up the shots.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And so in the game for the Pacers. Toppin is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Shepard. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. Five to shoot. For the three. Collins grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 14. And they're moving it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is exactly what you hope to see from Jalen Smith. Use that length and physicality in the lane.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
White. Got 3 off the mark. Pacers trail by 14. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now, here's Neesmith. Defended by Horton Tucker. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
And with that matchup, doing what he was able to do there, just muscling inside, he's not going to have a lot of problems.
Here's Shepard. Now, Nembhard. Tapping his screen on White. Up top, Nembhard. White covering. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's White. Nembhard covering. The 11-footer off the left rim and out. Pacers trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now here's White. Nembhard covering. Collins dishes to White. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
13 foul.
Now here's White. Nembhard covering. Beyond the arc. And it's White missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nembhard, the pass to Toppin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Shepard. Just 5 to shoot. Toppin sets a screen for Shepard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
To the inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Neesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Count it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Shepard, the pass to Nembhard. To the paint. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Shepard.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
White, wide open, he fires. Sinks the triple. White's got 5 now.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Neesmith, the pass to Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, you talk about a guy who is a great rim runner. You're talking about Thomas Bryant. He's also able to make that face-up jump shot. Thomas Bryant just needs to stay healthy.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Nembhard. Bryant passes to Nemhard. Here's the three. He's off on that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Lonzo Ball out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Buzelis in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Here's Giddey. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Good work defensively by Turner.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Walker with a clean look. And Indiana, another 3.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Giddey against Turner. Vucevic down low. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And it's Mathurin missing. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Knocks down the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 6. Here's Halliburton. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Pacers ball.
.152 left to play here in the 4th. Mathurin against Giddey. Takes the 3.
Well, the ability to be disruptive with your length. Josh Giddey digging down defensively.
Halliburton with the steal. Outside Mathurin. Going inside. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Williams kicks the ball. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball. Just 3 to shoot. Over Halliburton. And again, Chicago. No good.
This has reached desperation time.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. Oh, big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
And Ball slams it in.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hands.
46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic. Off target from outside. And so here is Indiana. 7-point differential. Mathurin with the ball. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. For 3, Siakam. Rebound by Williams. And here are the Bulls now. And a deep 3 from Ball. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really...
UK Sports. A look at Cleveland's opening line. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Buzelis in at the 3. To the inside. Williams passes to Giddey. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Okoro passes to Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. They get it back. Here's Hunter. Okoro, left side. Outside Mitchell. Back to Okoro. 5 on the clock. Out to Mobley. And here's Hunter for 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Allie, thank you. Here's Hunter. Following the bucket by the Bulls. Count the basket.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
The three from Ball. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Allen.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Pass to Mitchell. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The layup off target. Here we go, one-on-one. Williams from long range. He drops it from range.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Okoro, right side. From downtown. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a three-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
And Cleveland has possession. After the basket by Chicago. Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. And that one's good. Giddy's got 6.
This is what Ball is known for. A selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Hunter passes to Mobley.
2 minutes.
Okoro on the wing to stop the run. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Ball. Pass to Buzelis. And he bangs it home with one hand.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Chicago now. They're on a 12-3 run. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Williams. 4-3. The Cavaliers pull it in. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mitchell on the take. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Chicago leading by 9. And here's Ball. Pass to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Fires from the wing. No luck on that one.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. very disappointing.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with ball. And it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Ball right side. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Stan, they always say for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
First team foul.
Dives for it. Vucevic with a steal.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Pass to Williams. Launches a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now Allen. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. There's the triple. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. It's stolen by Hunter. And stolen by Williams. To the paint. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Shooting for Cleveland.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Giddey. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hunter on the wing. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. The kick to Hunter. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Here's Giddey. The kick out to Ball. Here's Williams. Good D by Mobley.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Stolen by Ball. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball from deep. And again, no good by Chicago. Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And they double up Ball. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two players.
Jump ball.
Okoro passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Bulls leading by 8, and they're on the break. Giddy's got space. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Giddy's got 8 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mitchell against Williams. Outside Giddy. Pass the ball. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. In transition from deep, Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And now the Bulls in transition. Ball against Mobley. Ball outside. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Okoro passes to Mobley. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Here's Williams. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly.
18.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. It's been quite a game for Patrick Williams.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So for Cleveland right now, Max Strus is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Dean Wade, then it's Green, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Garland.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Cleveland shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
White, the pass to Smith. Back to White. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, even with the defense right on him, White wasn't going to waste that positioning down low.
Pass to Wade. Back to Garland. The 3 ball. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
To the inside, Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Thompson outside. Back to Garland. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Garland's got 7.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's White. Soft touch off the glass. White's got his second basket.
You gotta commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Collins against Garland. Here's Wade. Off target with the three. Bulls leading by 4.
2 minutes.
Outside White.
2 minutes.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, White with the tight handle to create space.
Now here's Strus. The D's right on him. Inside. Here's Thompson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Fires it. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
White for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson scanning the floor to the middle. Here's Garland. Out to Thompson. Oh, from deep. It's not going to go for him. Chicago leading by 8. Outside White. Right wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
6 to shoot. White for 3.
Putting that quickness to good use on defense. Garland stays on top of his man.
Collins with a screen on Garland. Here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Smith. Thompson with the block. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Chicago ahead, up by 8. And when
The time
with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
2 minutes.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ball is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Buzelis in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Giddey passes to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
For 3, Allen. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Ball. Outside, Williams. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain. Out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
The shot comes out.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
The drive by Mobley. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago leading by 14. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Hunter with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. There's Ball with a 3. The shot off that time.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
The kick out to Williams. Fires for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Mobley outside. Back to Hunter. Over Buzelis. Hunter can't get it to go. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Outside, Williams. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Hunter. Allen with a screen on Williams. Hunter, good.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
There's the three. Again, the miss by Williams. And it's Cleveland's ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Bulls leading by 6. Ball with it. Picked up by Allen. And it's Ball with the three. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
The coaching staff loves seeing Ball take these shots because it really helps get him going on the offensive end.
All sorts of time. Tipped. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. Five to shoot. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
The kick out to Ball. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 9-point game. That one drops for him.
Donovan Mitchell.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Chicago with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Williams from long range. The rebound by Allen. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Ball against Hunter. This one for three. And it's Ball with the three. And the Bulls lead by 10.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed
The NBA and look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with the Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams are no different. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Mitchell finds Mobley. They get it again. Allen. Good D by Siakam.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Turner passes to Mathurin. 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. Drives to the hoop. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
A nice shot by Okoro.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Siakam. Outside Turner. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Front of mind tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector. When he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Hunter following the score by Indiana. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pacers on defense. They trail by 3. Hunter, no one around him. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
A very consistent 3-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Mobley misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum level capability. His turnover numbers outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Pacers trail by 4. Now, here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Here's Allen. A kick out to Mobley. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Now here's Walker. No scoring in this one. Halliburton with the steal. The kick out to Walker. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers' 5. Here's Mitchell. Mobley finds Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Mitchell kept alive. Pass to Okoro. Bangs home the trifecta. Okoro's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Now, here's Siakam. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Mobley left side. Hunter against Walker. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Poke loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Shoots the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Okoro. He has 5. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Okoro, defended by Mathurin. Nobody near Allen. That one wide left.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Siakam's shot is off.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And the foul on Jarris Walker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Here's Okoro.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot clock total.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Halliburton. Up and in on the layup. Halliburton's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And there it is for him. And now it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Eight seconds left now here in the second. Lets the 3 fly, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana going into the break with it. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Wade out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Garland. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Strus in at the shooting guard position. Just 2 to shoot. Toppin can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Now, here's Strus. Scoreless thus far. And that one, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Neesmith can't get it to go. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. They get it back. Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know what makes Thompson so valuable is his activity on the glass, especially the offensive board. He really chases down loose ball.
And he's good on the second. Pacers leading by 7. Nembhard with it. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Nembhard. Launches a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Strus. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Strus has got his 2nd bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that drive.
And there's the drive. Nembhard's shot is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
A drive by Garland. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Snatched up. Green passes to Strus. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers leading by 7. Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Garland. He has yet to score, and he converts the layup.
Pretty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Garland. The kick out to Bryant. Back to Nembhard. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Nembhard's got the lead up to 12 now for Indiana. There's Garland, and he banks in the layup. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Shepard, the pass to Toppin. Crafty move, and Toppin throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Nesmith.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Count that bucket.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nembhard, the pass to Bryant. Shepard with the ball. With the shot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Nesmith. We'll be topping out there with Bryant. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Shepard in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Mathurin attacking, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Okoro's shot is off. Pacers leading by 13 to the middle. Here's Siakam. And Okoro pulls it down. Now Cleveland shooting 43% for the game. Here's Mobley with the drive. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Walker against Allen. Back to Okoro. For three, Mitchell. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Here's Halliburton. The shot's good. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And here's Halliburton following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Outside Turner. Back to Halliburton. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Halliburton's got 20 points.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
And it's Mitchell missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now here's Turner. Outside, Walker. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. And now it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell against Mathurin. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Walker kicks to Turner. Halliburton outside. Back to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Indiana leading by 11. Outside for Halliburton. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Hey, right here.
Back to Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. For the three. Hits it from three-point range. Mathurin's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Indiana.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Good work there as it goes. And here are the Pacers now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Halliburton with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Walker kicks to Turner. Mobley with the rebound. And here is Mitchell, driving to the basket. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
in at the 3. And for Indiana, Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Halliburton outside. And he banks in the layup.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well indeed.
Here's Ball. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And so here is Chicago. Pass to the basket by Indiana.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Halliburton. Chicago making their last shot. Turner finds Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Fires high post. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Giddey. And there's the drive. Pass to Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
Ball against Halliburton. Chicago with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Vucevic. Outside, Williams. With the floater. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. Indiana shooting their first free throw this game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Giddey against Mathurin. Pure from 3-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. Clock at 6. To the wing, right side. There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 3. Walker passes to Halliburton. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Williams with it. Siakam covering. Here's Buzelis. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Ball against Halliburton. Williams with the screen. And we've got 28 seconds left in the opening quarter. Tries the spin move. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pacers trail by 3. Siakam with a screen on Giddey. Three-pointer Mathurin. Rebound by the Bulls. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Here's Giddey. And it's good for 2. Giddey's got 8 points.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Chicago. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Okay, Miles, getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Ball against Halliburton. Back to Ball. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Down low. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Driving to the basket. 6 on the shot clock. Giddey finds Vucevic. Shoots. No good there. Off the double clutch. Pacers trail by 4. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Williams up top. Pass to Vucevic. Buries it from 3. Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Walker. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Halliburton knifing in. Outside Mathurin. From 18 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short. Chicago leading by 5. The 3 from Ball. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Halliburton for 3. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And here's Indiana now. After the basket by Chicago. For 3, Mathurin. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Left side, Giddey. Minute 29 left in the first half. Another shot. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Halliburton against ball. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Giddey. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to ball. Fires the three. Indiana with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Ball against Halliburton. Here's Turner. Oh, got a piece of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer Mathurin. And Indiana misses again. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Right side Mathurin. Here's Walker. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Bulls out in front, up by 12. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaFour. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Jalen Smith is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Terry in at the 2-guard spot. And here's Shepard for 3. Collins with the rebound. Chicago leading by 14. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. Chicago's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. White can't hit. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. White with the steal. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Flushes it down to finish the break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's White. And it's good. 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Shepard, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside White. 3-pointer. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Nembhard outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Indiana shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Bulls leading by 12. Outside White. For 3. And it's White again missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Toppin. Smith with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Horton Tucker. And again, Chicago, no good. Well, Indiana shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And here's Shepard for three. They get it again. Here's Toppin. Soft touch off the glass.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's White. Takes it inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chicago leading by 10. White with it, now guarded by Bryant. Over to the wing. Smith passes to Terry. Outside White. 5 to shoot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And for Indiana, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. There's Neesmith with the three. Sinks it from distance. Neesmith's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Inside, here's Terry, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Shepard. Rebound by Terry.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
White, good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And here's Bryant outside. Collins with the rebound. Chicago leading by 12. He takes it in. Terry, pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Nembhard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Nembhard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here's Shepard for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball.
Come on, everyone.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Ball to the left side wing. Vucevic with it. Halliburton picks him up. Vucevic against Halliburton. Vucevic gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Look, Vooch is a big man that can score at all 3 levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton using the vertical there.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Here's Ball. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Halliburton. And the bucket is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Turner. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Vucevic. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Giddey against Mathurin. Takes the three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Giddey. And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 5. Oh, nice D from Walker. Pacers trail by 11. For 3, Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Giddey. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. Unloads. Again, Indiana.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Giddey against Mathurin. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That free throw good from Giddey. Indiana, they're working against the clock now. Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Turner. Now here's Mathurin from behind the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Williams in the post. Working on Siakam. From deep, Giddey drops in the 3. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You've got to at least show a little heart out here.
Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Bulls.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Josh Giddey.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Shots good by Mathurin. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, stolen by Turner. Mathurin with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Outside Mathurin. Launches it. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
For 3, Mathurin. And the three-pointer goes.
Field goal basket, Mathurin.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. No good there. And so Chicago takes the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one...